Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harachak Kudash, the bonus of the apostles and others that great millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings spent to you, hopefully we like that, which not this order, thought, truth, and sincerity. Alright, Shalom, I'm going to make a quick video, but it's going into a screenshot I took about an article that read, Famed shopping center puts up barbed wire barricade in California. And it reads, robberies seem to be on the rise lately. And it's true. All right, because recently they've been doing a lot of articles on that. How recently crime has been high. All right, and notice how it's only been high ever since the end of last year. Not the beginning, the end of last year. All right, when all that shit started breaking loose. But that was just a little sample, you know. Hey, the Lord was giving us free samples. All right, ultimately, you know, Jake out here, you know. It's only gonna get worse, you know. Hey, you haven't even finished the full course. But you know, you started seeing a lot of crime. You had those riots earlier. Like, you had that one riot over in Melbourne, you know. And the riot up in Portland, Oregon, you know, above us in California. So, you know, with that being said, you know, many businesses are starting to put up barbed wire, you know, barricading themselves, you know, from the looting. But ultimately, it doesn't matter either way because these businesses aren't going to prosper anymore. All right, you have Biden putting in that mandate, that forced mandate on these small businesses and private businesses and businesses with a lot of workers. That if you don't take that you don't have your workers all jabbed up, then you can't partake, you know, in society. All right, you're gonna literally be fined $1,000, which is bugged up, you know. This damn devil is evil, man. All right, paying $1,000. We have to pay $1,500. I'm not sure how many. You have to pay thousands of dollars. You know, all because of one violation. One violation. You know, and that's also gonna pave a way into these businesses going down. But ultimately, we know it's the Lord plaguing America. You know, hey, because this country has to fall down so we can get the kingdom ultimately. So second is just the 15th chapter. And Salakia. Verse 11. Behold, but I will bring them with the mighty hand and the stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, which we already know that spiritually, Egypt is, you know, spiritually America is Egypt. You know, for its captivity, you know, for the bondage that we're in. This is our last captivity ultimately. But anyways, it says as before, and will destroy all the land above. Egypt shall mourn, and ultimately is going to destroy by way of the ICBMs. All right, you know, it's winter right now. It's raining. All right, over there on the East Coast, it's snowing. Hey, but ultimately, all that's going to be a desert very soon. Egypt shall mourn, and it is mourning. All right, these people are all freaking out. What they're doing now? But ultimately, it's because they ain't got the spirit, and they're not being dealt with, you know. And logic is going to start seeing that very soon after denying us. Denying the niggas down on the street corner, you know. You know, we're just doing the works on the highways and edges. And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. You know? So, actually going on the verse 15, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For they shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the creatures of their actions shall stand in their power. Straight to the point, you know? And going on to verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You know? And we keep on saying it's going to get worse because ultimately Jacob's trouble hasn't, you know, come into full fruition. You know, it came to pass fully. All right, do we have that MOTB? No, we don't. Not yet, you know, but it's getting ready to unveil pretty soon. You know, we see that now. But anyways, I wanted to get out Luke 20, I believe it was 21. Yeah, when these things shall begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for our redemption draweth nigh. You know, Yahweh is going to come back very soon to deliver us. You know, we've been redeemed through His blood. Very soon we'll be redeemed. You know, by way of the chariots. He's gonna pick us. He's gonna beam us up. But anyways, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus. I believe it was the 10th chapter. Yeah, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So we got next. We've been saying that for the longest of time. Esau's rulership is coming to a close. Or you see that by way of what's been happening, with these other heathen nations. All right. So, anyways, this economy is gonna go down. We know that. But anyways, all this video is edifying. Lord, will we continue to push in Shalom.